Welcome back to another video. Today we're reviewing the Walters E8 2000 series. Not only is this a new review, this is a new engine for me. Literally just bought it, got it today. So let's get into the review. Okay, so let's open up the engine. So it's basically just any other box. Paperwork, manual, other stuff, congratulating me on spending money. So here's the engine in its box. Comes with some extra pieces, some screws and details. I don't know what the big black thing's for. And then some little people to put in the cab. And I guess they look like some extra details maybe. Now let's get on to the engine itself. Okay, so let's get onto the engine. And it's like most boxes that are from like 2015 and newer. Have this little plastic thing and then the actual plastic thing holding the engine. And if any of you saw my Proto 2000's E8 review, I said that one was probably the second or third most detailed. I said this one was probably the most detailed, which I would agree with what I have now in person. And now we can get up close to the details. Okay, so let's do the details. And we'll start at the front so you can see the coupler and the little door, the main light, and then the little side lights and the number boards. And there's some cab, I don't know how well you can see it, and the little window wipers on it. There's your air horn at the top. Some more details and the rivets on the side. The antenna lines up on top. The fans. Then you got the back. The ladder, and if you have two of these do line up with each other, so they'll move and they'll kind of look connected when you're running them. And that's it for all the details on this. Okay, so now I'm going to do the functions, and to get the startup sound you have to have the locomotive off the track and then put it on so it has to get power. So I'll just put it on so you can hear it. Okay, so now the locomotive's on, and I'll do a couple of functions and then just show you the rest on the paper. And then the other ones have a short air horn, dynamic brakes, and then they have two varies with different models. F7's a dimmer for the light, and there's mute, and then brake squeal, and then the couplers. So that's it for the functions of the Walters Proto 2000 series E8. And now I'll move the engine a little bit. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's this like little vibrating sound. Wait a minute. I don't know. Okay, so there's this little vibrating sound. I don't know if you can hear it over the mic, but It basically, the speakers are slightly wider than the engine, than anything else inside of it, so they kind of rest on the shell. And they put some padding there, but most of the time you can still hear it. So that's it for running it. So I thought to show you the inside just so you can see that the speaker is slightly farther out than like the frame, so it kind of vibrates on there on both of the speakers. And they tried to stop it by putting these little pads in there. You see the little black things right there, so it wouldn't vibrate the shell, but it still just vibrates the shell. Those don't really help too much. I'm sure it helps, but it still vibrates. Sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time, if you're running the engine, you're gonna hear it vibrating. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like if you liked it. I will be having a comparison between this Walters Proton 2000 series versus the original Pro 2000 series. You might think that $60 engine from the 2000s can't hold up against its modern day version, but you would be surprised. So that's it for today's video. Goodbye.